everyone, this is Meenal Vijay Pense, and let's see how the month of August 2020 is for the sun sign Leo. In general, the energy for this entire month, August 2020, for the Leos is going to be on a very high scale. So the energy is going to be very high in terms of energy, enthusiasm, speed. There's going to be a lot of activity. So the Leos this month are going to be like very pumped up, and there's going to be a lot of activity. So for this month particularly, you really need to keep your energy levels in check, because the month is in a way going to be in such a way that you will have to rush and run and really get things in your hand. In that case, your energy and enthusiasm and your speed automatically will have to be increased. But even if the energy of the entire month is such, you have to see to it that you do not land up hurting anyone in the process. So the energy of the month is high, and so you need to be a little bit careful that you don't overstep on someone, you don't hurt someone, and hence you have to be careful. Moving on to the work department of the Leos. Work this month is going to be excellent and very amazing. There are chances that in your office there could be some kind of a new contract or new project that has just come in or which is just started, and you are probably being appointed as, let's say, the lead or the top manager or the person who's going to be in charge of the entire project. So obviously this is work wise, this month is going to be a very good start for something very, very new, and hence you will be all completely pepped up with enthusiasm and very enthusiastic about how is it going to be. And it's your favorite thing of delegating things to people and taking care of the entire well and care of the project. So yes, work wise it's very nice. If in case you're looking for a change of job, there is a very big chance that in this month you will actually get a job offer that you might find actually very exciting, and you might actually switch off from your current workplace to the other job as well. So whether you are already in your work of space well established, or then in case that you're looking out for a new job, both the ways this month is going to be very exciting and promising. It will offer you new opportunities, and hence on the workspace it seems that the Leos are going to be very happy for this particular month. Now when it comes to finances, this month will actually ask you to be very careful about very impulsive kind of purchases where you just want to do it. There's no particular reason. You just go somewhere, you see a very expensive gadget, and you just like, okay, you know what, I just want to pick it up. And you actually land up making such a big purchase. The purchases could be very high-ended and could cause a lot of dent in your pocket. The problem is not that the purchases are high. The problem is that it is going to be kind of an impulsive purchase where there's no exactly particular need for you to buy that particular product. It could be compensated, or let's say a product of a lesser value also could be brought. But then this month for the Leos, the impulsiveness is going to take over in matters of finances. You might just rush in and buy that something just because you feel like it, and then later on you might regret. So for the finances, just see to it that before you rush in and make some kind of an impulsive purchase, you reconsider and think about it, whether it is really necessary or can something be brought of a lower value which actually takes care of the basic purpose for which you're buying that thing. So you need to be careful financially. Now when it comes to particularly relationships, you need to think on this thing. So the entire month is going to be very, very high on energy, as I mentioned before, and there are going to be a lot of things to be done, and you're going to have a lot of energy and excitement and enthusiasm, and you will really, really be gung-ho that you want to finish everything before time, and things basically should be under control. That is what your mindset is going to be in general for this month. But in that process, you need to step back and think that, are you being a comfortable person to live in with for the people with whom you live? especially your family members, and especially your spouse. Think about it, because there are chances that because of all this energy and outburst of energy, people around you, or especially your spouse, might feel a little bit dominated. They might feel burdened. They might actually feel overpowered and not comfortable being around you, with you, with all that burst of enthusiasm. Not necessarily that everybody can or would want to match up to that level of energy. So what would happen is, because you want a certain thing to happen at a certain time, you might actually jeopardize their plans. You might actually want them to be very flexible so that you could do your things on time, leading to an atmosphere where the other members of your family will feel very subdued, and they might feel that this is not fair, but they will not be able to voice their opinions on it. So just see to it that where everything is very fantastic, but the month energies are very, very high, and yes, I would want you to pick up those energies and channelize them at your place of work and in your life, but that does not mean that you make people around you uncomfortable. So when it comes to matters of relationship, this is something that I would, the cards are asking you to take precaution. That see to it that wherever you are, however you are, even at your workplace, especially with your family members and your spouse, see to it that you are a comfortable person and an approachable person to speak with, live with, and be with. People should not be uncomfortable just because you are high on energy and because your month is full of energy and enthusiasm. Moving on to the health, because this month is going to be so high on energy and you are going to be really that excited, there is absolutely a possibility that in spite of being healthy, you are going to probably feel that physical drain. And I am particularly talking about the physical drain that you would be feeling, especially when you hit your bed at night. So this card, the card this month for the Leos asks you to see to it that yes, it is going to seem a little bit impossible, but you need to sit down for, let's say, 5 minutes a day compulsorily. You have to set a time aside and meditate. Now what will happen is, when you meditate, it will ground you, it will center you. It will not get you all frazzled up, but at the same point of time, all this energy that the month is giving you, and you are also energetic, it is going to be properly channelized towards a proper goal or a direction of work, and not just scattered and in the turn draining you down. So particularly for this month, where it shows a lot of physical energy draining for the Leos, the cards ask you to set some time aside and meditate. If possible, you could just take a 5-minute walk down. You could just probably be with nature, but see to it that you settle down and cool down that enthusiasm and channelize it to achieve your goals, rather than let it go out of hand, not be controllable and drain you down. So avoid doing that.